CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy Christmas to you, Graeme.
Well, I think it's a very special occasion. I mean, I've played in a couple of these games now. You know, one which went on obviously on the first day last time, where it started off as a full house and ended up just with the English in here, and it was a great day. And then the other time, the noise with Shane Warne getting his 700 wickets, you know, is something I hadn't heard before. So I think it's a great crowd. I mean, it's a great arena to play cricket in, and it's one you don't get the chance to play in front of 100,000 people very often. So it's one which we should really look forward to.
We've got at this stage the same 12 for tomorrow's Test match. We'll announce the 11 tomorrow at the toss, but at this stage everyone seems fully fit. I think I haven't looked at the wicket today, to be honest, and I think Darren and John just walked out and had a look then. So I think it's more about assessing the conditions tomorrow morning before we announce our 11.
Well, I think when you win games of cricket, you can sometimes, you know, it papers over some of the cracks which have been developing maybe, and when you lose, it hits you with stark reality, exactly what you think needs to improve, and there's no hiding place because you can't hide behind the fact that you're winning. So yes, I do believe it's a chance for me to really stamp my authority on it. I think it'll take time, as always. I've always tried to do the best job I can do, and maybe by losing 3-0, I've had to really look into myself and see where I need to improve as captain.
You can be praised by the media, and I also know how quickly you can be criticised, and I'm not silly enough at 32 years of age to look past tomorrow, to be honest, because I know a couple of ducks and my job's on the line, or a couple of losses and I'm under the same pressure. And the team's exactly the same. I think that's probably been my advice to a lot of players that come onto the international scene, that, you know, it's very easy to say don't look too far ahead, but it's so crucial in this world, you know, and that's where we sit as a team now. It was 2 months ago, we were the worst Australian cricket team to ever tour India. 2 months on, I think Ricky Ponting might have said in an article the other day that it could be the greatest ever Ashes win by an Australian cricket team. So 2 months, things can change.
The comments that he made about, well, let's sum it up as complacency amongst international cricketers. I mean, there was a lot of talk about whether he meant anyone in the England dressing room. He said again, it isn't. But was there a feeling that perhaps England players thought he might be talking about them, and Kevin Peterson in particular, and let's make no bones about it?
Well, yeah, obviously when it first came out, when I woke up that morning and saw it, then, you know, you thought, and then, you know, a phone call to Swanee reassured me very quickly that it wasn't at all about anything about the England players. You know, I haven't heard the quotes exactly. I've obviously seen what's been written, and whether, you know, it's come across badly in the exact words he's used, in terms of how it's come across, he totally 100% reassures me and the whole England team it's not about us. So, you know, to me, then the matter's closed on that sense.
Can you explain what Mickey Arthur's legacy is to where you are now? I mean, you obviously had considerable success under him for a while, and then, you know, the change was made. But what impact has he had on the development of the group?
Yeah, I don't think now's the right time for me to talk about that, to be honest. I think it's really important we focus on here and now, and yeah, the more any player talks about a past coach or a past player, there's implications. It either offends the current player or the current coach, or if you don't say what the past player or past coach wants to hear, you offend them. So I prefer to offend nobody and not get involved in it. Mickey did his job to the best of his ability, and I thought did a really good job. Darren's doing the job now to the best of his ability, and he's doing a good job as well. So, yeah, it's Christmas Day. I've got nothing bad to say about anybody.